Army presents The Big Picture, an official report produced for the armed forces and the American people.
Fantasy? Not at all. What you see on the screen at this moment, and will see in greater detail a bit later in this film, is a glimpse of the United States Army in the years that lie just ahead of us. This is a report on the Army's effort to prepare for the challenges of that future. It is a report on the Army's effort to achieve a sharper sword and stronger shield with which it can do its assigned part in preserving the peace, or if necessary, defending the nation and the free world against whatever enemy might rise against it. Aerial assault vehicles of the future are not in the realm of fantasy. Some of the Army's research and development effort is now being devoted to developing such vehicles as these, which will employ tactical concepts that are being perfected with Army aircraft today. Behind the aerial assault vehicles come ships carrying troops and equipment. Once again, the air vehicles which will accomplish these functions in the future will be considerably different from those doing the job today. More efficient and reliable, less vulnerable to enemy fire. But it is the helicopter which has demonstrated not only the feasibility, but the effectiveness of this kind of operation. What you have seen in this report is a representative sampling of some of the weapons and equipment which will provide the Army with the firepower, mobility, communications and surveillance ability, and logistical support, which will enable it to accomplish its mission with maximum effectiveness. Today, our Army does not possess all the material which is needed for the support of its forces as a deterrent or as a counter to Soviet aggression. Taking into account both quality and quantity, the Army has about half its highest priority requirement. The Army is making a dedicated effort to meet these needs. It is an effort of vital national significance. In the troubled and tense world in which we live, the flames of war lie smoldering in all the danger areas where passions and aspirations and antagonisms struggle for expression. And our potential enemy has shown his desire to fan these flames to his own purpose. In the face of this threat, the role of the United States Army in the coming years is first of all to provide as part of a tri-service team a maximum contribution to the deterrence of war. Such power comes only through preparedness. To deter war, the Army must be ready to fight any kind of war with whatever weapons the situation demands. To win war, if war cannot be deterred, the Army must be equipped for victory. The Army stands today alert and responsive to the nation's will, in company with its sister services, the Navy and Marines and the Air Force. It is trained and reorganized to meet the special and compelling demands of war in our day and in the future, as that future can be foreseen in the minds of men. To keep its reorganized form as effective as the spirit which motivates it, the Army's most compelling challenge is to keep its fighting units constantly girded with the modern weapons and equipment which provide superiority. For yesterday's finest weapons become today's second best, and tomorrow are inadequate. This is the demanding truth which brings into clear and urgent focus the Army's never-ceasing effort today to forge a sharper sword and stronger shields.